One elevator ride led me to working with Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, and Lady Gaga. Here's how it happened, and here's how it can happen for you too. I'm Justin, an editor who's worked with some of the biggest names in music. In this video, I'll share how I got my big break and the lessons you can apply to your own career. The first part of my journey was meeting someone who literally changed my life. When I interned in college, I landed a gig at a post house doing light technical work. But in all reality, I was serving coffee to other editors. So one day I decided to spark up a conversation with another editor I saw. He was a cool buff guy, he dressed really cool, and I saw he was working on a Gap commercial. So on an elevator one day, I complimented his work. And after Googling him the next day, I realized he was a famous music video editor. So I definitely wanted to get to know him a little bit more. Months later, I emailed him to follow up. He emailed me back and the rest was history. So that leads me to my next tip. Always introduce yourself, no matter who it is. You never know who you can help. Build authentic relationships, following up and offering help. If you can provide any type of value to the person you're meeting, it can lead to huge opportunities. So Dustin needed an assistant editor for a Mariah Carey music video. My job was to organize, log, and pick selects for the video. My dilemma was I didn't know the editing software he was working on. It was a pretty huge dilemma. So I stayed calm and learned everything I could in a matter of days and flew out to LA to work with Dustin. By the grace of God, I was able to complete the job and impress Dustin enough to continue working with him. So my third tip is you have to fake it until you make it. It's okay not to know everything. Learn as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and stay adaptable. Even if you feel like you don't belong in the room, show up with confidence. You'll grow into the opportunities you've been given. YouTube tutorials, online courses, and Reddit are just some of the other resources you can use. After I impressed Dustin, I ended up moving to LA for the rest of the year, gaining more experience in networking with producers and other editors. Not long after, I was hired to edit a remix for one of Katy Perry's songs, Teenage Dream. At 24, I was cutting a video for an artist I was a huge fan of. It truly seemed too good to be true. I had a blast working on the project, and Katy herself loved the edit, so I was thrilled. So my fourth tip is keep building momentum. One small success can snowball into bigger opportunities. Focus on doing amazing work now, and the word of mouth will follow. Treat every project like a dream project, and more work will follow. After I finished at LA, I was offered an opportunity to work for a major sports team as editor, and I spent 5 years working with them, serving as a lead editor for their broadcast show that aired on CBS. For 5 years, I did everything for the team. I worked as an editor, technical director, camera operator, you name it, I was doing it. So my next tip is don't settle. I really thought I was going to be in that position as editor for the rest of my career. If you are in a position where you feel like you're not being paid enough for your role, talk to your colleagues. It might be an awkward conversation, but it'll be worth it, trust me. Fast forward to today, I ended up leaving that position and starting my own company, filming weddings, being my own boss, settling for my own rules, and honestly, just feeling free from the stresses. So my final tip is bet on yourself. When I left that job, it was a leap of faith. I had no guarantees, just a passion for storytelling and the drive to create something of my own. The truth is, no one will believe in you and your potential more than you. Taking risks, trusting yourself, and investing in your own growth can be scary, but it's the only way to truly find freedom and success on your own terms. Take the leap when the time is right. Don't wait for permission or the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Trust your instincts, keep learning, and build a life you're proud of. If I can go from serving coffee to editing for some of the biggest names in music and building my own company, so can you. Bet on yourself. You're worth it. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We'll have more content on the way. Take care for now.